This is Intim from We Are Alumnus, and you're watching Stay on TV. My name is Intim, and I am the creative director of We Are Alumnus. There's three founders, myself, Intim Abrokwa, Brian Fales, and Curtis Jones. Brian and I have known each other since we were, small kids. Curtis I met in also elementary school. The creation of the brand goes back to 2012, where Brian and I, we ran a retail store in South Yonkers, where we sold, a variety of streetwear brands that were hot at that time. Trials and tribulations of being an entrepreneur, especially from the hood, so to speak. We, came across usual challenges that entrepreneurs face, and we just decided that, starting our own brand would be, a better choice for us as a rather, selling other people's product. The name came before the logo. We were looking for something that meant something, so when you said it, you're like, what's that? Or like, it sounded like you heard it before. Going through the thesaurus, I just came across the word alumnus. It does have an affiliation to college, but I think that comes from, just when you go to college, you feel like you're a part of something, you're a part of the school, the faculty. So, that's where the idea came from, when you wear alumnus, hence, we are alumnus. It's like a collegiate theme, because of like the uniform style. When you go to a school or like you're a part of something, you represent, like you wear it on your chest, so everybody can see. It all happened at different times. First the name, then the logo, and then the placement. The first sweatsuits that we made, we didn't even have our logo embroidered on them. That came later. I think we have more than just streetwear with alumnus. Alumnus can, it has the capabilities of representing, American culture, like modern American, fashion right now. Is resonating within the culture. You see all these celebrities wearing them, constantly. Even our core customer base is, a group of college students, and graduates. So it's resonating. It's really organic because we from Yonkers, so Kiss being from Yonkers, learning about somebody in his city that was doing something like this, he became a part of it from day one, and getting a cosign from him meant a lot to other people in the industry. So, of course, it makes its way. Once you see somebody with something that you've never seen them with before, and it's appealing, how alumnus is to the eye, people just want it, from Jadakiss to Diddy, Kodak Black, Jess Hilarious most recently.
Yo, fuck with niggas who hustling from the mud, niggas who, pressing their own shit up like Carl Kanai nigga in 87. My nigga the new Carl Kanai on y'all hoes, so y'all hoes better support my nigga. And when y'all tag my nigga, tag the new Carl.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? Because he was like the first street nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna do this shit myself, nigga. And took over the world with that shit. You know what I'm saying?
This got that potential, I'm telling you.
Of course, yeah. I ain't saying this shit because I can't go buy no clothes, nigga.
Nah, I know.
We doing this because the homie presented it and said, these some honorable young dudes. And if we fuck with it, I say, that's some fly shit. I said, that's that campus cut. We with that all day. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, he a young black entrepreneur, and we gonna support that.
Growing up in Yonkers as a young black person, you definitely inspire. You know that you can do something because especially my generation, Mary J. Blige, The Lox. The Lox wrote The Benjamins, which is like one of the #1 songs the culture has ever had. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. You feel me? And then Rough Riders right here, we, 20 feet away from Rough Riders, where everybody came through. X, Eve, Swiss Beats, like, growing up, in the square, they were, coming through. You could come, like, after school and see anybody. Like, you could see Jadakiss, you could see DMX, all of these people that were really, like, superstars. Is crazy amount of inspiration. And that's how we don't, like, we're not celebrities ourselves in Yonkers like those people are, but the brand is the celebrity. When people see it, everybody knows what it is. If you're from Yonkers, you definitely see these logos all over. It was really me. I had to make it real for everybody. Everybody was there, but like not together yet, like collectively, like thinking of this one idea. It wasn't really like that. It was more like me experimenting with stuff, making certain decisions, then coming to them, separately and showing them, like, look at what I did, look at this. It's different steps you go through. We were blessed to be able to create a brand that, the people would accept. Then we had to learn how to make clothing, Now we're in the stage of actually creating a business, a business that could stabilize. So there's really no limit where we could go. People still looking at our sweatsuits that we released like years ago as if they're brand new. It wasn't always for men and women. We used to at first have women's models, modeling men's clothing. Then we made women's sweatsuits, to keep the brand unisex. I just see it being it's really for, our culture. My culture is, single parent homes, public schools, low income housing, and those people who are trying to change those situations. So we only have an office and showroom here in Yonkers. We don't have a retail store currently. We want to open up a retail store again at the right time, but we want it to be in like an appropriate place. One of the things we learned about, retail is that, it's all about the location. With us, like the culture, we always want to give people something that they're used to, kind of, but make it ours. Like, so you see the paid in full graphic, that's like our #1 selling graphic, and the characters are actually wearing Alumnus, so it's paid in full. Everybody recognizes that, like, as soon as you see it, but you gotta also take a look a little deeper and realize that they also have on, our Alumnus logo. You see A right in the middle. He has the big A on his, on his t-shirt. The foundation of the brand, we started off with certain materials, like heavy cotton, where in New York it fits our climate best for what we're doing now. But yes, expanding and making other products that appeal to different climates, for sure. I don't think I've faced the most difficult thing yet, like, for real, because challenges keep coming, and the best thing, like, is like perseverance. That's what we like to say the brand represents a lot. When you see it, people standing tall and sticking to what they, sticking to the script, so to speak. To be able to do this for the next, I don't know, till I decide to retire, that's the best thing. For real, seeing no end, I don't see the end of it. That'd be the best thing.